If you knew that just one sentence delivered the right way could make her heart beat faster and cause her memory to cling to you long after you're gone, would you still waste moments using weak phrases like, "you're attractive" or "nice outfit"? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Most men have absolutely no idea how powerful their words truly are. They believe attraction is built only on looks, money, or social status. But the truth is far deeper than that. What truly separates you from every other man is how you make her feel. And here's the critical difference most men miss. One of the most overlooked tools you possess is a well-timed, intentional statement. Think about this for a moment. Have you ever noticed how a woman's entire energy can shift because of something a man said? Just one sentence delivered with confidence and precision can permanently change how she sees you. Not for a moment, not for a day, but for a long time. Today, I'm revealing 8 powerful compliments that go far beyond surface-level praise. These are not weak, needy phrases meant to chase validation. These are deep psychological statements that activate something profound in her mind. Statements that make her feel genuinely seen, respected, and drawn to you on a deeper level. And here's the harsh truth. If you're going around throwing out generic compliments like confetti, "you're cute," "nice clothes," "you're beautiful," you become just another forgettable name buried in her messages. But when you understand discipline, self-control, intentional speech, and how you carry yourself, you realize something important. The real power isn't in what you say, it's in how you say it and what it makes her feel. So if you're ready to sharpen your approach, separate yourself from every other man, and leave a lasting impression, keep watching. And before we begin, take a moment to subscribe if you're serious about changing how you approach relationships through the power of stoicism, discipline, and intentional connection. Every video here is a step toward mastering your mindset and building deeper, more meaningful bonds. Commendation number 1. That scent you're wearing is captivating. It smells incredible. Let's start with something most men completely overlook: scent. If you understand the psychology of attraction, this will change everything for you. A woman's scent is one of the strongest triggers for memory and desire. Think about it. How many times has a certain fragrance instantly transported you back to a specific moment? A summer night, a warm embrace, someone you once cared deeply about. That happens because scent is directly connected to the part of the brain responsible for emotion and memory. So when you compliment a woman's scent, you're not just saying she smells good, you're saying your presence stays with me even after you're gone. And that idea is intoxicating. Most men never pay attention to details like this. They default to shallow observations. "You look good. That dress is pretty." But the man who notices how she smells, how her presence affects him on a subtle level, instantly stands out. Why? Because he is present, he is observant, and most importantly, he is rare. Here's where discipline comes in. A disciplined man understands that words carry weight. He doesn't speak just to fill silence. He doesn't scatter compliments to gain approval. Every word he chooses is intentional. So when you say, "That scent you're wearing is captivating," say it calmly. Say it with quiet confidence. Say it like a man who knows his value and doesn't need validation. And when you do, watch her body language shift. She won't just remember that moment. Every time she wears that perfume, she'll remember you. That isn't luck. That's psychological pull. Commendation number 2. Your smile could light up an entire room. This one is powerful, and most men miss its depth completely. A smile isn't just an expression, it's energy, it's presence, it's influence. When you tell a woman her smile could light up an entire room, you're not praising her teeth or her lips, you're acknowledging her impact. You're telling her that her presence alone can shift the emotional atmosphere of a space. Think about it. Have you ever been in a room that felt heavy, tense, or uncomfortable until someone walked in with a genuine smile and suddenly everything felt lighter? That isn't charm. That's power. Here's the difference between an average man and an emotionally intelligent one. The average man says, "Nice smile." The disciplined man notices what that smile does to people. He understands that some people don't just exist in a space, they transform it. When you say, "Your smile lights up the room," you're saying, "I notice the effect you have on others." That's not a compliment, that's recognition of influence. Most men never notice this. They're too distracted by surface level beauty to see the strength a woman carries. But her smile isn't just part of her attractiveness, it's part of her power. And when you notice that, you separate yourself instantly. A disciplined man doesn't need to be loud to be strong. He moves with calm, presence, and awareness. When he speaks, his words land deeply. So when you deliver this compliment sincerely, she will feel it, and she'll remember it, because most people never tell her that her presence alone makes the world feel lighter. Commendation number 3. I really admire how authentic you are. You don't try to fit in, you're simply yourself. Let's be honest, we live in a world full of filters, on social media and in real life. Most people are wearing masks, trying to become what others expect them to be. Authenticity today is rare, and rare is attractive. When you tell a woman you admire her authenticity, you're validating one of the hardest choices a person can make, the decision to be real. Women hear compliments about their looks constantly, but when a man looks deeper and says, "I admire who you truly are," it hits differently. You're not admiring the surface, you're admiring the soul. Authenticity isn't always perfect. It can be messy, flawed, and misunderstood, but it's real, and real will always be more powerful than polished. A disciplined man values truth over trends. He respects people who stand firm in who they are. So when you offer this compliment, you're telling her you don't need to change. Who you are is enough. In a world full of imitators, that recognition is unforgettable. Commendation number 4. I love the way you see the world. Your perspective genuinely makes me think. Most people live on autopilot, repeating the same opinions, following the same paths, blending into sameness. But every once in a while, you meet someone who thinks differently. When you compliment a woman's perspective, you're honoring her mind. You're saying her thoughts matter, her ideas inspire you. Most men only notice what's external, but when you notice how she thinks, you elevate the connection from attraction to respect. Now she sees you not as just another man chasing her, but as someone genuinely interested in her inner world. That creates depth. A disciplined man values clarity, insight, and independent thought. And when you recognize that in her, you invite emotional intimacy without touching her at all. That kind of compliment stays with her for years. Commendation number 5. I love your energy. Being around you makes me want to be a better man. Energy is everything. Some people drain you the moment they enter a room. Others elevate you without trying. When you tell a woman her energy inspires growth, you're offering one of the highest forms of respect. You're saying she ignites progress within you. That's far more powerful than attraction. A disciplined man values growth. He surrounds himself with people who push him forward. So when you say this, you're honoring her impact, not her appearance. And that changes everything. Commendation number 6. You're genuinely one of the most thoughtful people I've ever met. True thoughtfulness is rare. When you recognize it, you're acknowledging character. You're noticing the small things, the care, the effort, the consistency. Stoicism teaches that character matters more than charm, and when you honor that in her, you become unforgettable. Commendation number 7. I admire how driven you are. Your sense of purpose is inspiring. Drive separates builders from drifters. When you recognize her ambition, you're not flattering, you're respecting her mindset. Driven people don't seek validation, so when they receive it, it means everything. You're telling her you see her discipline, and that creates alignment. Commendation number 8. You have an incredible way of making people feel comfortable and valued. Emotional intelligence is power. When you recognize her ability to create connection, you're honoring her presence. That's not about beauty, that's about depth, and depth is unforgettable. These 8 compliments go far beyond surface level attraction. They create connection, respect, and lasting impact. Because she may forget what you said, but she will never forget how you made her feel. If this resonated with you, click the next video on your screen now. No woman can ignore these 7 good morning messages. And remember, we're not here to be average. We're here to master connection one intentional word at a time.